The lottery. Your odds of winning the jackpot are roughly 1 in 300 million. To put that into perspective, your chances of getting struck by lightning are significantly higher than your chances of winning the lottery. And yet, people around the world spend hundreds of billions of dollars every year on these tickets. In the US alone, over $100 billion is spent annually, a figure that exceeds what Americans spend on movies, music, and books combined. But here's the darkest part of the story. Studies show that the largest demographic of lottery ticket buyers are people in the lowest income brackets. Instead of building wealth through calculated investing or reading market movements like professional traders hunting for opportunities on their screens, the lottery relies entirely on blind luck. In other words, the lottery is, in many ways, a brilliantly engineered system designed to extract money from the poor, only to hand a tiny fraction of it back in a dazzling theatrical display in front of the cameras for just one person. It sells an illusion wrapped in colorful pieces of paper, exploiting a deep-seated desire to find a shortcut to escape the daily grind. Is buying a ticket and daydreaming about what you would do with those millions fun? Yes, absolutely. Is it a real plan to get rich and change your life's trajectory? Definitely not. Inheritance. Ah yes, the oldest wealth-building strategy known to mankind. Pick the right parents. This is not a joke. Estimates suggest that between 35% to 45% of all wealth in developed countries is inherited. It isn't earned through hard work or built from scratch. It is simply handed over in a legal will while everyone cries in expensive black suits. Take the Walton family, heirs to the Walmart empire, or the Mars family, owners of the famous M&M's chocolate brand. Their fortunes are estimated in the hundreds of billions of dollars. Many of them have never had to work a day in their lives or run the company. They just live off the mountains of money that were left to them. For everyday people, inheritance is much smaller. Maybe your grandmother leaves you her old house, or your parents give you a financial boost to start your life. But even these seemingly small gifts hold tremendous power. A $50,000 head start, for example, can grow over the years into a completely life-changing amount of money. The gap between those who inherit something and those who inherit nothing isn't just a billionaire problem. It's a reality that affects everyone. So, if your plan for getting rich relies on an inheritance, your only task is to be born into the right family. Unfortunately, the application window for that opportunity closed exactly 9 months before you arrived in this world. The 9 to 5, or what is known as the 9 to 5 trap. If you spend enough time on the internet, you'll find entrepreneurs describing it as a modern-day prison, where you sell your soul for a steady paycheck and a cup of crappy free coffee in a miserable office. But let's talk numbers for a second, away from the self-help drama. The traditional job is actually the most stable tool for building wealth, provided you aren't financially stupid. The concept is incredibly simple, and so boring that nobody makes hype videos about it. You wake up, go to work, and collect a paycheck. The hard part isn't the work itself, but what you do with that paycheck. Mathematically speaking, if you earn an average income, live below your means, which is nearly impossible today because you want to buy a new phone every time a company slaps an extra camera on the back, and consistently invest the difference in index funds for decades, you will retire a millionaire. The problem is that for most people, the more money they make, the more money they spend. A new promotion at work doesn't mean an increase in investments. It means a brand new German car financed on monthly payments. The job isn't an obstacle to wealth, it's the primary funder of it. It's not fast and it won't buy you a yacht tomorrow, but it works quietly in the background. The only catch is that it requires the discipline of a Buddhist monk, which perfectly explains why everyone is constantly looking for shortcuts.